Right, hello my dear viewers. This is Dukas Copy Webinars and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 9th of September 2022. I'm your host here. I'm a Dukas Copy's community member. I'm not an employee of Dukas Copy, so like I always say, whatever ideas that we are going to give here is my own. It has nothing to do with the bank, Dukas Copy Bank. Okay, and as the name suggests, we will be carrying out the analysis of the major pairs, and in this live stream we will be strictly talking about the technicals of the trading. We will try to ignore the fundamentals. Anwar Osman is here. Hello Anwar, welcome to the stream. You are the first. And as technical analyst, we already know that every piece of information is already there on my chart, so we will just focus on the chart. And we'll try to find out the key levels for all the pairs that we see and how we can use them in our trading. And if you are new to the technical analysis or the price action trading, I would request you to go to our channel's homepage and then select the playlist section, and please search for the profitable candlestick patterns and the profitable chart patterns playlist. I bet if you go through those playlists from time to time, you will have a good understanding what we are talking about here. And at the end of the session, I will be talking about the questions of the viewers if they have any, and we'll try to answer them. Last but not least, I want to say is that in this live stream, we are sharing only information to enhance your knowledge. Now you have to do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on the line. So be careful when you put your money on the line, okay? And because I cannot be held responsible for your profits or your losses, so you are the sole responsible man for that. With that said, I want you to go through this risk disclaimer quickly. Please understand this risk disclaimer because there is a certain risk associated with trading the foreign exchange, and we all need to know what is the risk involved. All right, without wasting any further time, I want you to see this chart here. Okay friends, this chart here is nothing new for us. Actually, this is a US dollar index, and we already know why we always talk about the US dollar index before we hop on to the major currency pairs. Now, do you see something happening exactly as I said? Okay, like I said from the previous day, I don't change anything in my charts. Okay, yesterday we had given something of this sort, that since the price has come below this, now it will attract sellers here. That can be a very good area of selling. And see what happened. It broke below these crucial levels of 109.34 and 109.12, and now these will attract sellers again. Those who have failed to join this down move here, they will try to join this bandwagon here. You getting my point here? This may be a long awaited reversal for the US dollar index, but the problem here is that on the way up, this was a crucial level 109.34. it is broken now. Okay, it has already made a lower low. Now we are expecting a lower high. Now if this lower high does not form and the price eventually breaks higher than 110.76, then this area here will become your new swing low. All right, okay, you got it right. So this is on the 4-hour, and if you see on the daily like this, there will be a swing like this. There is a possibility of swing here and then breaking the higher high, this high here, and making another high. In that case, this will become your swing low. I hope you get that point. But if you see on the 4-hourly, these lows, this low is broken now. Okay, and now this will attract some sellers in case the price goes here. Well, makes some sense to you? 109.34 area and 109.12, this area is an area of resistance now for the US dollar index. Alrighty, now let us see how the other major pairs did so far. Okay, 0.9930 area, actually to be exact, 0.9950 area, 52 area was a good area of support for us. We had that on our chart already, but yesterday it made a low of 0.9930 euro against the US dollar, and thereafter it gave us a pin bar, not bullish, but you see how it happened during the day. I want to show you something. See, this is what happened. It made an intraday low, sorry, not this one. This is what happened yesterday. The price went high here and it made actually an intraday high of 1.0029. Then it gave an intraday low of 1.9930, but here it was bought back immediately and closed the day almost at the day's high, around parity 0.9995. And today after opening, it did not see lower, only up and up, all the way up to this 1.0089 area, which was the area of resistance, and now it is trying to find some another support. Do you think that it will find support? Well, my friends, I have a very good opinion about that. I think it is definitely going to find some support here on the way up, but this falling channel is still a problem. This falling channel is still a problem, and if this coincides with the 1.0089 area here, like if it takes more than 10 days to break this area, then the sellers will find more reasons to sell euro against the dollar here on 19th, 20th and 21st of September. What I'm trying to say here is that if something like this starts here and the price is still here on 20th of September, then there's a high possibility that the price will go below 0.9930. Now that is what I mean to say. So it is about time and space. Okay, but if it finds something like this, okay, I'll show you one channel here. If it finds some support here in the channel and breaks through it before that, well, then it's good for the euro. All right, and talking, oh no, I need to tell you what are the supports and the resistance, right? So now immediate resistance is 1.0089 area, and immediate support is 0.9952 area, and actually this is a very decent support already established, and resistance, although not that established, but it is still a good resistance, 1.0089 area. Okay, while talking about the Great Britain pound, day before yesterday it gave us a bullish pin bar in giving us an indication that there is a possibility of a close higher than 1.1608, but still now there is no close above 1.1608. I must write this on my sheet that a close above 1.160 1608 will expose 1.1759. all right, now till the time we don't see a close higher than this one 1.1608, I don't think that we are going to see 1.1759, because here it is more or less possible that the price will enter a range here. Okay, there is a possibility. We need the bulls to take control, then only we can, I think, push towards 1.1759, and in that case this high here, this recent high, it has been broken already, but there is only a breach. We need a daily candle to close higher than this level. That means these sellers who emerged here are now out, and this can be confirmed only after the confirmation candle, or this particular candle, or the day, I mean this particular candle means a candle like this which breaches the level and then closes a day above it. So till now this candle has 4 hours and 19 minutes to go. There is a possibility that it will go above 1.1608 and close the day higher, but only time will tell. If we have 4 hours and 19 minutes, anything can happen in that. It can even come lower, but if it closes higher than that, then we will know for sure 1.1759 is exposed in this market, and we will be targeting that. Now in that case also this resistance or this lower high will be broken, and you can expect to open you can actually plan to open a buy position above 1.1608. okay, because the structure of the market will be broken, so you can look for a buying opportunity somewhere here. All right, yeah, Anwar, you with me? Lost connection yesterday. Okay, I hope you don't get any connection loss today. So talking about the Australian dollar, 0.6714 did a brilliant job here. This level was held like a very good bedrock, and you see now this level pushed the prices straight into the resistance zone at 0.6869 area. Today the price has made an intraday high of 0.68768, and I believe this area is going to serve as a good resistance maybe next week also, because you see after coming here the price was sold off very fast in 3 hours only. The price and now whenever the price is trying to go above that, I think it is getting sold off by those who are trying to save this area. As sellers, they're trying to save this area. So if we have to look for a buying opportunity, I think you should just stay away from this market for some time. Why? Because now the uptrend is in jeopardy. Why? Sorry, downtrend is in jeopardy because there is a very bullish candle here, and the continuation of the downtrend is in jeopardy because of this candle, and uptrend is in jeopardy because there is a lot of resistance in this area. I must say there is a lot of resistance in this area. One is this horizontal resistance, second is this triangle, third is this falling trend line, and so many things are there. So I don't think that opening a buy position below this line is a good idea, although opening a sell position is a good idea, but we need a confirmation either on 4-hour or maybe daily. This candlestick is not a confirmation. Maybe if you see something like a triangle and then breaking lower, maybe that will be an option, but as of now there's no confirmation because there's no bearish engulfing, there's no bearish pin bar. So maybe it will take some time for that kind of pattern to develop, and then we can be sure, I mean we can be certain if we are going to go short in this market. But as of now 0.6869 is the good resistance in this market, and 0.6714 is the support. New Zealand dollar has breached, and maybe today it will even close higher than this falling channel that we had created. This was a small term channel. Okay, so from the support zone the price channel has been breached to the upside. Let me see what is happening on the 4-hour, and then we will see how we can join this one. All right, so this seems like a clean uptrend here. I'm not clean uptrend, but clean breakout here, and now this area seems to be holding as a support. But I will be happy, or I'll be more inclined to buy or open a buy position if it is near to 0.6060, because that is my area of interest, and that was the area of interest for these people who have opened their buy here, although this was stopped out. But now the price is above this, and I think they will be looking again at this level. Why? One, this is broken resistance, now it will become a support. Also this is a broken resistance here, it will become a support, and also in the past this was an important support. So we have multiple reasons for 0.6060 to hold as a good support, and I think those who are not ready to buy at these levels, at the current levels around 0.6106, they will be willing to buy when the price comes here. And why not to make a channel when we have two bottoms already? All right, so this looks very close to this one. This looks very close to this 0.6060 area. So I think the buyers will be looking for this area to open their buy position with a target of 0.6231, because on the way up these resistances are very small. Okay, Brijesh Pathak. Hi Rakesh, I want to know how can we open account in Dukascopy from India. Brijesh, this is easy. You can open account in Dukascopy from India. Okay, I will share my Skype with you. Maybe you can talk to me over there. Do you mind? All right. You can just tell me that it is you, and I think I will be guiding you there, because that is off the topic. Your soldier. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is my Skype ID. You can talk to me over there, and then we can see how you can open the account with them. I have account with them. Okay, so maybe I can guide you through the process. It is easy, it's not that difficult. And actually I have a link I have a link, although I don't get any commissions for that link. But if you join through that link, then Dukas Copies management comes to know that you have joined through this webinar, and it will eventually be, this webinar will become more popular in Dukas Copies eyes. If you can do that for me, I think that that will be very appreciable. Well, we can talk about that later, maybe on Skype. So let's focus on the chart first here. 0.6060 is what I think is a good support, and if this holds, then 0.6231 will be our target. But if this is breached and the price goes down and gives us a closing below, then 0.5920 will be exposed in this market. Now if you look at the structure of the market here, the structure is down, and this downtrending structure on the 4-hour for time being is broken already, because this was the recent high that the price had made. Thereafter it made a low here, and now this high here has already breached this high and given us a close higher. Now we are expecting a higher low to be formed, at least on the 4-hour. But if you look at the one day, it is difficult to tell. Although these lows and these highs are still holding like that. I mean, this is the recent high that this is the recent high that the price has made, and today the price has breached that level on the daily. It is even before, but has not given any close higher than this one. So we need a close, and then only we can see 0.6231. But on 4-hour it is much better. On 4-hour we can come to know that, okay, this was the high that the price had made. You see, I will put this line. So this was the high that the price had made this year, and this high was breached by this candle before the candle, and has given us a close up above that. And now it is looking for another support. Now you can get a support at the highs of these 3 candles here and maybe here, but you see this is a very good area of support. Why? Because one support will be given by this falling trend line or falling channels resistance line, which will be acting as a support. One will be given by this 0.6060. It has been a very good support in the past, also a very good resistance in the past. Second one is the channel that we have drawn on 4-hour right now. This is also somewhere here. So you have multiple reasons for buying this pair when the price comes from the top to this area, like 11th of September, maybe on Monday. This will be a good buying option with a target of 0.6231. And for you to remember that we have told this, I think I should write 0.6060 looks good area to open buy in this with 0.6231 as targets. Okay, so that we remember that we said this, and we will see what happens on Monday. All right, so talking about the Loonie here, Loonie has broken below the level of 1.3076. I think it is looking for a better support. 1.2894 is a good support, but from the channel's point of view, I think it may come back to the channel, but last time it did not come back to the channel. So maybe if we join these 2 lines, some information we can, I think, deduce from here. So there is a possibility that the price will eventually, fall to this area of confluence. Just a possibility. It's just my speculation here. There is a possibility that the price will come to this area to find some support, because 1, 2, 3, 4 days there is a possibility. And if 1.2894 holds, then the next target is going to be 1.3076, thereafter 1.3223, thereafter 1.3417, and that seems like if that happens, then we will have an ascending triangle also in the formation, and an ascending triangle is, I think, a good pattern in the uptrend to target where it is going. In that case, I think we can use the height of the pattern as the target, and the pattern height will be approximately 700 points, and in that case some 700 points from point of break will be okay, like this 1.3930 area. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. Although you may be thinking, oh, it is so easy to predict the targets. No, but it depends on whether it is broken prematurely, or it breaks after the, reaching near to the apex. Now this area here, this corner here, is called the apex. Okay, so let us see how the things unfold in the future, but from my experiences, I think this area should hold as the support. Now if this does not hold, then what can happen? If this area does not hold, then that means the price will come back below this channel. This channel can issue some support. Now if that support is there, of course it will be there for some time. This can also happen. Okay, and if this does not happen, there is a possibility that the price will go straight below. There is a possibility, but I think this will give some support. Then eventually price will go and test this 1.2894, which will be the broken support, to test it as a fresh resistance. Now all these looks like a story. If it happens, then this will happen, but we have to go with the direction of the trend, and the trend is uptrend. You see, the trend is uptrend, so we are not looking for any selling opportunity. What we are looking for here, we are looking for a buying opportunity, which is this one, 1.2894. Another buying opportunity is close to this channel support. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So 1.3076 after this break and breach below is still a good resistance, and 1.2894 is going to be very good support for the price in the Loonie. Okay, we have covered 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs, my friends. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing this channel and join us in this webinar every day at 16:30. And if you have not pressed that like button already, which is below the video, I urge you to press that like button. It gives a good information to YouTube about the content. Okay, if you like it, consider subscribing and pressing that like button. Okay, now we are at the Swissy. This is US dollar against the Swiss franc. Are you wondering why it is getting support here? I think you already know now that a broken pattern, when a resistance level is broken, because this is a slant line, so it will keep acting as a good support as the price touches this line again and again. And today it happened that the price touched this line and it found support. Now how much support did it give? The low that the price had seen today was 0.9546 area, and right now it is trading at 0.9607. So but from the 4 hours point of view, I will show you. Okay, sorry, 4 hours point of view, you see, actually it looks like it has pushed the price 60 pips from the support, right? No, it actually pushed it higher. The high was around 0.9626 area, but still okay. So this is going to act as a support. As the price touches this, I think this will attract more and more buyers, and maybe again the price will be pushed back towards 0.9885. That is what my thinking is. And if it keeps going down because of some reason, the dollar keeps on bending down, then there is a possibility of testing 0.9372 also in this market. So on the upside, 0.9885 is the resistance. On the lower side, 0.9372 is the support for the USD CHF. USD JPY is in middle of nothing. On the upside, we have 146.98 as the resistance. On the lower side, we have 139.38 as the immediate support. No further pattern is there. Nothing to tell really on the USD JPY. There is no pattern forming, nothing. So let's stay away from this market for some time. Okay, in silver something is cooking here. You see this symmetrical triangle on 4 hourly was broken, and now the price is going to test that. Okay, the price update, my chart update. Okay, so the price is now going back to test that area as the fresh resistance. Now what is going to happen? Now you will see this bullish pin bar here. Okay, you will say, oh wow, this is the time to buy. But my friends, I will say, save yourself and maybe let the market test this area first. If it closes inside this triangle, then it's okay, you can buy. But right now I don't think is a good buy here, because the price is approaching the resistance zone. So let us see how the things unfold here, and then only look for a buying opportunity. Of course 18.57 was a good resistance. Now it has broken and is acting as a good support, but it is already into the further next resistance area. So buying at the current levels will only push you into the resistance. So stay away from the silver as of now. Okay, and if it enters inside this triangle, there is a possibility to go to 20.86, but right now, no. The gold is finding it very difficult. Although the silver is rising, the gold is not rising. Why the gold is not rising? Maybe gold is already overvalued and it needs to correct. 1681 is the zone. If this zone is gone, I mean if this zone is broken, 1681, price closes the day below this, then it will be very difficult for the buyers to push beyond 1681 to the upside. Then it will become a rock solid base, or you can say a rock solid ceiling for the buyers, and price will eventually go. So will the bulls try to save the 1681? Well, it looks like they tried, but today the price action seems to be suggesting that when there were highs during the day, there was immediate sell off. I'll show you on the 4-hour. Okay, as and when the price went higher, it was sold off. Of course, the buyers are trying to push it higher, but sellers are also aggressive and they are trying to fetch the low rates for the gold. Now if they are able to take the rates below 1681, it will be very difficult for the buyers, or you can say bulls, to make gold rise beyond that point. And one thing to note here is that a breach of 1808 will actually push the markets further higher, or you can say at least that an uptrend will be resumed in this market. But if it closes the day below, I cannot stress it more than this. Actually, 1681 is a very crucial level. If it goes below that 1681 level, then I think we will see more and more losses. In fact, this is the minimum range that we are going to break. 39,000 points is not less. 39,000 points means that the price may go back to 1286 levels in the gold. That is approximate targets below 1681. Okay, talking about the Brent is bought back. It is trading at 92.71, but I'm not very bullish on this one. Why? Because this is the area from where the sell-off had started. In fact, this is the high. I must show you. This is the high that the price had made. Okay, where is my ellipse? Why? Okay, so this is the high that the price had made on the way down. I will show you it on the 4 hours. This is the price that this is the high that the price had made while going down, and till the time this is not breached, we are still in the downtrend. But see how this falling trend line is breached. The price has become higher than 91.49 and again has taken support here and now trying to rise. Now if it keeps rising, where it can stop? 97.57 is the immediate resistance. All right, and 91.49 now is the new support again. After breaking below and coming back in, it still stands as the good support. Let us see how the things unfold. But 91.49 is the support, 97.57 is the resistance, and on the daily, the structure of the market is still uptrend. Why? Because the market is making lower highs and lower lows. Now here the market made a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then made a higher high, then again made a lower low. I don't know really. I think this is going to go in some consolidation maybe, or maybe coiling up, but it is very unclear as of now. Of course, this trend line is broken, but this was a very short-term trend line. If I just remove it, this downtrending channel is still intact. And in fact, we have two confluences of resistances here. So there is a possibility that the price will start falling from here. What do you guys say? Do you think that it will continue its uptrend? Well, from this sell-off here, I don't think that it is possible, but only the time will tell. And if we see some bearish price action here, we'll try to open some short positions in the Brent. But opening a buy position when we have multiple resistances on the way up, I don't think it's a good idea. And from the risk to reward ratio perspective also, you can say I think if you check it, it will not be a very good idea because these resistances are very close to the price already. So this is the euro RE. Till now, actually, if we switch to one day or 1 week, you will know that this has started an uptrend actually here. Okay, and this was a small resistance as seen from a chart, 1.4805, but it did not appear to be, it did appear to be a small resistance. But you see from the price action here, this small resistance pushed the prices below the daily, 2 daily candles, or you can say right on the supports. Now this support on the 4 hourly with the channel is not holding even. The price is trading at 1.4682, and yesterday it was trading at approximately 4882. So that means there is a drop of almost 200 points in 2 days. In 1 day, actually, I should show you again. This high was made by price yesterday. Now in 1 day it has come down by 200 points. Is not a joke. And in an uptrend you can have small pullbacks, but this is not a pullback. I think it's not looking like a pullback. What you can do, I do it very rarely, but there is a possibility that you will find sellers at the 50% or the 38%. Maybe this 38% or this 50% may invite some sellers like this. Maybe something of this sort will happen next. Okay, let us see how the things unfold. I will just keep this on my chart and leave it like this. Let us see how the things unfold. This can happen from the 50% also, because there is a confluence of resistance at 50% also. 61.8% too is in line with this small resistance. So there's multiple resistance on the way to Euro AUD also. Talking about the US dollar against the South African rand, we have an inside bar today. Yesterday's low was 7.216. Today's low is 7.214. okay, we have a lower low today, maybe because there was a sudden spike to the downside in the dollar. But you see how still the lows are being saved by the US dollar African against the South African rand, and 7.30, which was the resistance, the price closed convincingly above the inverse hangman yesterday. That means the sellers were already out of the market after yesterday's closing. Today there was a sell-off. It did went beyond the opening, or sorry, even the low of yesterday. But right now the price is trading above the support or the previously broken resistance. Now this support, if it holds today, my friends, mark my words here, if this support of 17.3045 holds today, then we are gonna see 17.7830 in this market. Now only if it closes above 7.3045 today, we are gonna see 7.7830 in US dollar against the South African rand. That is the point. But if it closes below that, then we can say safely that 7.0503 will be exposed in this market. Okay, so we have these two indexes. I don't know why we have it. Somebody was asking me to do this analysis here. Okay, my friends, if you see, there is something like bullish engulfing is about to happen, but it is happening in middle of nowhere. So such candlesticks as such have no meaning for us. Now, like, see, this was a bullish engulfing. It engulfed this previous candle, but did something happen? No. After 2 days it was dropped. So there is a possibility that after 2 days it will drop from here. Okay, so don't see bullish pin bars and bearish pin bar at any of these levels. We need bullish pin bars and bearish pin bars at the key levels. That is a lot of good information. You see this bearish pin bar at bearish engulfing at the resistance, and this is what happens after that. This is what happens after that. So US a 500 is going good, at least on the daily chart. We have a bullish engulfing here out of nowhere. Maybe these broken resistances now are acting as a support, and the price is headed towards this falling channel's resistance line. What will happen? Only time will tell. We are no one to comment on this one. This is not our business. But yes, USD, Chinese yuan, US dollar is going to fall against the yuan. That is for sure. Technically also, you remember that we had said that if it has closed the day or 4 hourly at least below 6.9753, this is going to act as a good resistance. And if it did close the day below, this acted as a good resistance. Somebody tried to push it higher today, but eventually the dollar actually got sold off across the board, and even close the 4-hourly candle below 6.9330, which was the good support here, and that is showing me that there is a possibility that the price will now rise further to this area and then get resistance. I must show it like this. Okay, on the daily, something of this sort I think is going to happen. So how the things unfold about in US dollar against the Chinese yuan, only the time will tell. Or maybe something like this can also happen actually, because there is a more resistances, more possibility of getting good shots here. Okay, so this is also possible. So let's see how the things unfold tomorrow, I mean on Monday. But as of now, this is a good area to go short, 6.9753 area. Okay, last thing is Euro JPY. Yesterday one of our friends suggested to watch Euro JPY. I think it was Damien, I'm not sure who he was, or it was Anwar. He said that let us have a look at the Euro JPY, and my friends, Euro JPY is looking very good. Why? We were thinking that 143.28 will be broken. Okay, we were thinking that yesterday if the euro rises it will be broken, but euro did rise and it did not break. Now okay, I will show you one correlation here. Okay, you will be amazed to see that correlation. It's called negative. Now this is a positive, euro is positive against the US dollar. All right, US dollar is negative against yen. Okay, oh, it is not at least at the lows, but Euro JPY, okay, so I will not say anything now. I was thinking that the USD JPY is also positive. It's me, Anup. Hi everyone. Hello Anup, welcome to the stream. So this is a bearish engulfing at the resistance. What do you think is going to happen after this? If we see a bearish engulfing at the resistance, what's going to happen? Well, the price can go to the lower range at around 133.39. It can start at least moving towards that. So should we open a sell position here? But the euro is just starting its uptrend from here. I think till the time the euro is trading below 1.0089, we can be looking for the sell position in the euro JPY. But is it a good idea? Well, I cannot be sure right now. We need to see how the things how the market follows through this one on a later stage. I mean, this is of course a bearish engulfing, but it has a high, a low, a high which is higher than the previous highs, a low which is lower than the yesterday's candle. So I think we should give it time to unfold itself, and let us see if we see a close below the low tomorrow or above the high tomorrow. If it closes higher than this what is that? Sorry. So this area around 144.31 area here, I think that will be a good opportunity to go long in this one with huge targets, as we have already marked the targets around 155.15. But that for that to happen, actually we need a bullish price action here. But here there is no support, there is no bullish price action, there is only bearish price action. So that's why I'm concerned about the price action here. Although if it gives us, okay, now that is what my mind wants. Okay, that is what I want. I want a bullish price action here, but it is not happening. If it's not happening, it's not happening. Okay, that's it. So yeah, sometimes you have to be strict with your emotions. Like, I want to buy this pair, but it is not giving me any signal of buying, so why will I buy? So just stay away from this market till the time it does not give you any bullish price action, or at least it gives a close higher than that, and then let's say that it comes back to this area to test it as a fresh support. Till that time, I don't think that we should be looking for a buying opportunity here. Now if you want to sell this pair based on this bearish engulfing, I think you can put a stop order below, like sell stop by bid 152.53 or something, and put a stop loss higher than this one, the high that the candle has made today, like 230 points or so, and then we can target 914 points. Once channel breakout, we need to wait until retracement to go long. Very good, it's me, Anup. It's nice. Yes, that is what I want to say. Now on the upside, of course, but what about the downside? The downside, you can still trade because it has already given you bearish engulfing here. Now the problem with the traders, you see, what is the problem with the traders? They see a pattern and they don't trade it, and thereafter they regret it trading, and thereafter when there is no trade they trade it, because they have regretted last time because they did not open a trade. So here we have a bearish engulfing already in place. It is at the resistance. Why not to open the position here? I'm not saying that now, I'm saying that position below the low. That means if there is a follow up tomorrow to the downside, your trade will get triggered and your stop loss will be at the high. When I say at the high, that means 2 points above or 5 points above the high of this candle. In that case, if your stop loss is triggered, that means the price is going up, and if the price is going up, it has the potential to go to this place, and you don't want to stay short when the price goes here, so you will be stopped out. But if you lose, how much you are gonna lose? Okay, I'm just breaking it down now. If you're gonna lose, say you take 10,000 units, you're gonna lose $220, and if you are right, you are going to target around 900 points, or 900 points to be exact. So you are still going to lose 200 if you are wrong, 222 if you are wrong, and 900 points if you are right. So it is 1:5 risk to reward ratio. Okay, at least 1:4 risk to reward ratio, which is still right if you're trying to trade the channel. All right, this is, well, that's all. Okay, my friends, I think we are done with the today's webinar. Once channel breakout, we need to wait until retracement to go long. Very good point, Mr. Anup. Nice. So guys, what do you think? Should we have any other pair to talk about? I think we are done with the today's webinar. So my humble suggestion, actually my humble request to the those who have joined new, it's me Anup. I am seeing you first time on this webinar. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you are new, and smash that like button if you find it useful. And Brijesh Pathak, if you have not subscribed already, please do subscribe. Clara, welcome once again. I have seen you earlier. We have a good talk. And yeah, Anwar Osman, thank you for joining. Well, that's all I can say. And if you have any suggestions or ideas, you please put them in the comment section. We'll have a look at it, and I will expect the moderators of Dukascopy, they will help us in getting whatever you want to make it more interactive, to make it more useful for the viewers. All right guys, in the end, I just want to say that I hope you got some idea about the support and the levels that you are interested in the coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on a single trade, and look for a potential of more than 3 times the risk you are going to take. Say if you are risking $1, I think you should be targeting minimum $3. If your potential target is not 3 times, I think you should just skip that trade. Just stay away from that market, that particular market. Okay, with this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section. We need suggestions, and consider subscribing to the channel. Also, you can join the Dukascopy Forex community. There are so many traders out there who are willing to help. I wish you and your family a very happy and a profitable day, and a very profitable and happy weekend. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Rakesh. Enjoy the weekend, everyone. Anwar M. Osman will do. Alright, see you guys. See you on Monday, 16:30 GMT. Put the alarms.